Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to another episode of English Podcast. I'm your host, and today, we're diving into a topic that so many English learners struggle with, the classic dilemma. I can understand English, but I can't speak it. I know how frustrating that can be. You listen to English podcasts, watch movies, and read books, but when it's time to speak, the words just don't come out. Don't worry, you're not alone. And today, I'm going to share some effective strategies to help you break through that barrier and start speaking English with confidence. Why does this happen? First, let's talk about why this happens. One of the biggest reasons is the lack of speaking practice. Listening is a passive activity, you take in information without producing anything. But speaking is active, you need to actually use the language to improve. Another reason? The fear of making mistakes. Many learners hesitate to speak because they're afraid of saying something wrong. But let me tell you, mistakes are part of the learning process. Every mistake you make is a step closer to fluency. Then there's the habit of translating. If you're constantly thinking in your native language and then translating into English, it's going to slow you down. Fluency comes when you start thinking directly in English. This takes time, but with practice, it becomes natural. And let's not forget confidence. Sometimes, we actually know more than we think we do, but because we lack confidence, we hesitate to speak up. Confidence plays a huge role in language learning. The more you believe in yourself, the better you will speak. How can you overcome these barriers? So, how can you overcome these barriers? Let's talk about some practical steps. 1. Start small. If speaking English feels overwhelming, begin with simple sentences. Describe what you're doing as if you were narrating your life. For example, I am making coffee, or I am walking to work. Then, slowly start expanding. Instead of saying just I am walking, try I am walking to work because I have an important meeting today. Gradually increasing your sentence length will help you feel more comfortable with speaking. 2. Talk to yourself. It might feel silly at first, but it's one of the best ways to practice. Stand in front of a mirror and have a conversation with yourself. This helps you gain confidence and become comfortable with hearing your own voice in English. Try setting a timer for 1 minute and speak non-stop about any topic, your day, your plans, or even what you see around you. If you can do 1 minute, try 2 minutes. The goal is to build endurance in speaking. 3. Record yourself. Speaking and then listening to your own voice can help you identify areas for improvement. You'll also be able to track your progress over time. A great exercise is to pick a topic, record yourself speaking about it, then listen and identify mistakes or areas where you can improve. You'll be surprised at how much you learn from yourself. 4. Use technology. There are many apps that allow you to practice speaking and even give you feedback. Apps like Elsa Speak, Speechling, and HelloTalk can help you improve pronunciation and fluency. If you don't have a conversation partner, use AI chatbots or even voice-to-text tools on your phone. Speak into your phone and see how well it understands you. That's a fun way to check your pronunciation. 5. Mimic native speakers. Find a speaker whose English you admire, an actor, a news anchor, or even a YouTuber. Listen to how they speak and try to imitate their pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. A great technique is shadowing, where you listen to a sentence and immediately repeat it, copying the speaker's tone and speed. This helps improve pronunciation and natural speech flow. 6. Learn to embrace mistakes. Every time you make a mistake, you're learning. Think of mistakes as stepping stones, not obstacles. The more you speak, the faster you'll improve. If you're learning with a partner or tutor, don't be afraid to ask for corrections. Many learners shy away from corrections, but feedback is crucial for improvement. 7. Use conversation starters. If you're nervous about speaking with others, prepare some go-to questions. Ask about favorite foods, travel experiences, or TV shows. People love talking about things they're passionate about. Here are some great conversation starters. What's the best trip you've ever been on? What's your favorite movie and why? What do you like to do in your free time? Memorize a few of these, and you'll always have something to say. 8. Join English-speaking communities. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Join online forums, Facebook groups, or even local meetups where English is spoken. The more you expose yourself to real conversations, the easier speaking will become. There are also language exchange programs where you can talk to native English speakers who want to learn your language. It's a win-win. 9. Think in English. Instead of translating in your head, try to think directly in English. Start with simple thoughts like "I need to buy milk" and gradually build up. Over time, this will make speaking more natural and effortless. One way to practice this is to set reminders on your phone. Every hour, take a moment to describe what you're doing in English. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. 10. Set speaking goals. Setting goals keeps you motivated. For example, speak for 5 minutes every day. Have one conversation with a native speaker each week. Learn 10 new phrases and use them in conversation. Tracking your progress helps you stay committed and see improvement over time. Fluency isn't just about knowing the words, it's about believing in yourself. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes. Start small, practice daily, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learning a language is a journey, and every conversation you have, even if it's just with yourself, is a step forward. That's all for today's episode. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe for more tips on improving your English. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, send me a message. I love hearing from you. Until next time, keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy the journey to fluency.